Shakin' folks, back with another reaction, back with some more electronic from the album of the same name, 1981. Once again, we're talking Johnny Marr and Bernard Sumner. Someone was asking recently, I think it was David, if I was going to go through Joy Division in new order. That is the plan, and I do believe there are people who can make that happen. I do maybe want to go through the electronic catalog first, just because, you know, I'm right around critical mass in terms of the numbers of deep dives I'm going through that I can continue to hit semi-regularly. So bottom line, I do very much plan on doing that, but maybe we'll go through the electronic catalog first and then sort of jump back in time. I do want to ask, I think Joy Division is before New Order in terms of Sumner's musical history, but when we finish the electronic catalog, do let me know if you'd prefer we go through Joy Division first or New Order first. Nevertheless, as I said, that is part of the plan, just maybe in a little bit after we go through this, and I think they have another album after this, I believe. Not sure in the moment, but at the very least, we'll go through this and then we'll get to those. In any case, the next tune on the self-titled electronic album is The Patience of a Saint. You know, it's a common phrase in, you know, like, conversations where people are trying to put a, you know, metaphorical or idiomatic flavor to the way they describe a situation, and that would be a situation in which someone has seemingly patience beyond what would normally be expected. Someone's being unreasonable to them, someone is burdening them quite significantly, someone is causing them problems or making them have to continually deal with a situation or maintain you know, stable relations and so on, and yet they don't seem to be getting mad or snapping at the person causing these issues or otherwise lashing out emotionally or physically. So they're displaying the patience of a saint, with, you know, saintly, the idea that it's tolerance and forbearance far beyond what normal mortals could achieve. So yeah, it makes me wonder, and again, I know this album, it has more of an electronic sound, but it does seem like there are lyrics on the tracks as well, so yeah, I'm not sure if that will be more of kind of a general idea and sort of, you know, maybe fitting with the sonics, or if it'll be part of a very specific narrative, so let's find out. This is Electronic, The Patience of a Saint, from the self-titled electronic album, 1991. Oh, I love that. Maybe a bit sinister, at the very least serious, and there's action afoot. So Neil from the Pet Shop Boys. People told me about this. Well, this is fantastic. It's one of those voices, you listen to enough PSB and it's like, you can never mistake it. I would try the patience of a saint. Like, I'm such a handful, I don't know any restraints. Even saints with all that calm toleration, they'd struggle to deal with me. Is this like PSB production? Like, it feels like a Pet Shop Boys track. A bit dissonant flavor there. fantastic too. It's like Robert Miles kind of trance.
You can go to hell. Why should I care? I'd rather watch drying paints.
I'd rather watch drying paint.
I will try the patience of the saints. And I will try the patience of the saints. I will try the patience of the saints.
Oh,
And I will try the patience of the saints.
oh my God, it's so good. Little strummy guitar, I think. That synth bass, the atmospheric pads, the structure, like the interlude, really fantastic tune. Again, I know I've only gone through, I think that's the fourth one, but a contender for my favorite I've heard from electronic so far. Really fantastic track. Again, I wonder if it's not just Neil's voice. I wonder if there was some, production involvement. But admittedly, I said, it sounds sort of like a PSP tune. It didn't sound identical to a PSP tune. There were sort of moments where it was like, this would be interesting to me if this were a PSP tune, because I wouldn't have necessarily expected like that dissonant sort of layer in a couple of the like end of measures. Yeah, and again, that's not to say that PSP tunes can't have dissonance. I've heard some which have, but yeah, basically, I didn't want it to seem like I was just saying, oh, well, because Neil's on the tune, therefore it just sounds like a PSP tune to me. I did notice some moments where it gave me a little bit of a different vibe, but again, I love his voice. I'm loving their music, so this crossover, this collaboration is very exciting to me. I think people mentioned this might not be the only one. I want to say people mentioned that there's been more than one of these where the Pet Shop Boys were involved. So, in any case, a really fantastic track. Maybe my favorite on the album so far. Let me know what you think of this one. And I do apologize, Luca. I do have to pick you up. Flat Pancake Cat. Do let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace. And right back to my chair.